no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
Welcome back, everyone. I just got back from watching the newest film in the Mission Impossible series, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Was Nicole the love of your life?
Wait, listen, here's the thing, Peter.
Yeah.
You're stepping over a line now. You're stepping over a line. You know you are.
I suppose they're questions
Peter.
that people want to know.
Peter, you want to know. Take responsibility for what you want to know. Don't say what other people. This is a conversation that I'm having with you right now.
You're right.
Okay, so I'm just telling you right now. Okay? Just put your manners back in.
Well, I just hate to say it, but this is another movie where I leave the theater being mixed on. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't leave the movie loving it like its predecessor, Dead Reckoning. Now, again, if you saw my Final Destination video, I won't be getting into spoilers, and I won't be going in depth in the plot, like I usually do. But anyway, let's just get into the movie. Okay, before even seeing the movie, I was hearing negative things about it, and it quite worried me. Being a fan of this great series, and every movie seeming to get better and better, I expected this movie to do the same. But anyway, now seeing it, I can tell you, some of it was right, and some of it was wrong. Now, first question, is it actually a good send-off to the franchise? Well,
not exactly.
Now, thankfully, they didn't do anything stupid or mess up the franchise in any way. In fact, they kind of leave it open for more possibilities. But it's a fine ending for the series. Not great, just okay. And I guess I'll go through what I didn't like about the movie first. First problem is actually my biggest problem. It's the length and story of the movie. The movie should have been the second movie in a trilogy. There is so much going on in this movie. So many different storylines and stuff. It's pretty hard to follow. It's like they combined two movies into one. Like, you'll have a scene, then it'll skip to another scene, but you need the extra content. And this movie does that a lot. I mean, this movie should have been 3 or 4 hours, because it's so crammed into one movie. I don't even know what's going on half the time. You don't even see the main villain after one scene for like an hour. Then he shows up for a little bit, and I don't think it's a spoiler to say Gabriel gets defeated, but the way in which it happens made me feel like...
You serious?
Anyway, besides that, again, sticking to the story and flow of it, some of the side characters, or supporting characters, are also not in it for very long, but the positive to that is that we get more Ethan. However, there's a subplot about the President addressing the entity. The President lady, who was in the 6th Mission Impossible movie, aka the best one, takes out way, and I mean way too much screen time. They should have just cut her scenes entirely. And maybe they should have had a second draft, because this movie kinda needed it. But that's not to say the movie was all bad. It isn't. It's just not what I expect to be the finale of the series. Anyway, the movie was a bit slow, actually kind of a lot slow, but once the middle half comes around, and the retrieval of the thing meant to stop the entity at the bottom of the ocean, I found to be the highlight of the movie. I really like the scene and what it's intercut with. Also, Ethan is just as good as he's ever been. The Easter eggs and references to other movies were quite nice, and the action and the fight scenes are probably some of the best yet. In all, I wish I came out of this movie loving it, but I just don't like it compared to some of the other ones, especially the movie that came before this one. Anyway, this could have been a perfect sequel in a trilogy, but instead they wanted to cram all of this into an almost 3-hour-long movie. Editing me here, I kind of forgot to talk about the entity and how it's not really all that scary or important in this movie, or even feels like a threat like it was in the last one, even though it's the villain for this one again. Also, Gabriel kind of fell off too. He's barely even in the movie. Anyway, in my opinion, this should have started with the end of the last one. And if Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning is an 8 or 9, then the Final Reckoning is a 7. Anyway, those were just my thoughts. Comment how you would rate this series down below now that this one is out. Like if you enjoyed what you saw. But until next time, peace.
Just do it! Make your